Welcome everybody. Once again, warm welcome to all the family from many countries who are joining us today. Warm welcome. We will be doing the recording of today's session and we will be sending it to the people. We will have at the end of today's session a poetry reading, okay, from one of our soul sisters. Right? Okay. Hi everybody. Welcome everybody. Namaste to all the dear souls. The divine in me honors the divine in each and every soul. Let's raise our right palm. Let's honor the Creator. We also invite all the masters supporting us today to be here with us. Thank you. Now, this material channeled and given by Creator. The Archangel Gabriel will present with more explanation on that, okay? But one thing Creator wanted to tell all of you before we start. In the last few months, we have given many tools. But one question remains. Are you using it or just putting it in the toolbox? Who is using it to better? Lift your hands. Otherwise, it just remains a tool family. So we are going to Alice Chan. We are going to some of them. Okay. So we will start with a small story, okay? There were two sets of warriors. They were given new tools. These new tools were heavy to use. But one group of warriors, they took it out. It was heavy to hold, but they practiced as best as they can. The other group said, it's too heavy, it's too cumbersome, we already know, and they never opened that. The dark ones came. And the first group who did not use it, they were easily overrun by the dark ones. But the group who took it and practiced it, the dark ones looked at them and ran away. As you know, we are living in an unprecedented time. There is so much of darkness, density, the matrix. So I believe that some of the tools, if resonance with, work with it, for it can definitely support to have more peace, more freedom in our heart, and more courage, more trust, more faith in ourselves, and help us to move forward. Now we are ready to start, okay? Hi, this is Archangel Gabriel. We have noticed one thing among light workers, an overwhelming desire or a need to save the world. First, work on yourself. Is it not, family? People talk about world peace, but there is no peace within them. They are always in conflict within them. And the greatest joke of all, in the entire New Age community, open your heart, stay in your heart. Have you heard that? But are they in their heart? Hey, we have to be honest, guys. Is it not? It's nice to say, stay in your heart, this. Hey, important. We have to first work on ourselves, family. This we have seen all around the world. So, we ask you, first work starts within ourselves by self-loving ourselves. By blessing yourself, loving yourself every day. So let me ask, are you ready really to let go of the control drama? Hey, we have work to do. Is it not important, family? This is a time of self-purification. When you polish your mirror within you every day, the reflection you see is more clear. And as you polish your mirror, you also help others. But the first responsibility always is to ourselves. Today, I am supported by Archangel Michael. Hey, birthdays or birth date are very important. One of your enlightened masters, Yogananda, talked about it. For it is a very special time. When you understand the significance of the birth date and the time, you can understand how and why you are here on the planet. Simply put, what is birth date? It is energy in numbers. And do you know that you choose your birth date? Your oversoul chooses. Your oversoul chooses before 3 days when it will be born. It chooses the time, the day. It also chooses what kind of template it brings in body and the energetic field. Your birth date, especially the birth date, is connected to your soul lineage and of course the karmic energy. There is great soul fragmentation when a baby is born, because there is an energy the baby has to adapt and adjust right away by breathing air before it was breathing water. Plus, there is a fear of separation when you are born. So, this sets up the scenario to have great fear coming into you. And what is the greatest fear human beings have? Among all the fears, if you were to take one, which is the number one? Abandonment and loneliness. This is one of the, I would say, the greatest of the fear. Abandonment. You are left alone. The one who carried me is now abandoning me, and I am left alone in this world to care for myself. This is a very, very powerful imprint the baby carries. Now I ask you to close your eyes, family, and simply bring your hand to your heart and just breathe and say, I call forth all the soul fragmented parts which I experienced during my childbirth. I called for it to come into me at this time and integrate with me. And after saying, you can make this sound, O Har Na. Chant 12 times while holding the intention that you're calling forth all the soul fragmented parts to come into you. Do it 12 times. O Har Na. 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 There can be a deep stillness. O Har Na. O Har Na. O Har Na. O Har Na. Now, when you are born, so great shock in the physical body. This shock is squeezing your spirit body through the birth canal. So this is one of the reasons that many people, almost all people, are afraid of closed space. This shock is carried till we pass away. There are two goddesses who work with a You can call this goddess to support you to remove the shock from the body. And the second shock is when the baby has to breathe, open his lungs and breathe air from water. So these two important shock energy carried throughout life. Goddess Aksa and goddess Litya. So simply say, I called goddess Aksa and goddess Litya to release or discord the energies of shock embedded within my being. I call on goddess Aksa and goddess Litya to discord me from the shock which I am carrying within me. Aksa, Litya, disconnect me, discord me. All the energetic imprints of shock held in my all body. Breathe. Goddess Aksa will touch your heart and Goddess Litya will place her hand on the back of your body. Breathe it in. Now, when you are born, there is a great number of birthing angels present. They are there to support you, to give you some sense of comfort because they know you're going through a tremendous challenge when you are born. I call forth all the birthing angels who were present when I was born on that date. Now, what happened is when the day you are born, you open a new chapter of your Akash. Just breathe. Bring your birth date into your mind's eye. Not the time, just the date. Breathe. Now imagine you as a small child going into the Akashic Record Hall in your own way. Ask the custodian of the Akashic Record to give you your Akashic Record. You can make a sound. E-N Pa E. It is like a code word for the Akashic Record Keeper to give you the book of records for you. Now in the book of records, write what you wish to experience. What does it mean? When you came, your Akashic Record was a new chapter open for you. But now you are much more wiser person because of the experience you had in life. You are also in a new timeline. So write what you wish to experience from this new perspective of you. Write as a small child, writing what you wish to experience from this new part of you. Take some time to write. Also write one word, choosing harmony. Because life, by its very nature, is not just of karmic energy, but the choices you have made in this lifetime. creates your present reality. You can write about the qualities you wish to experience. Now, what happened is when you are born, you have guides present with you. The first guides, most of the time, are guides who has had earth lives. You have
Digitally.
grown, and spiritually, you have new higher vibrational guides at this time. So you can say, I call forth the guides who are present with me in my birth time, and also the guides who are with me at this time in my new awareness. Now slowly bring your hand to your heart and open your right hand. All fingers are spread apart. And let your thumb touch your heart and your pinky finger, like at the bottom, like spread it from the heart going down. Okay. Breathe. Bring your birth date into your mind's eye. Give intent to calibrate your birth date and time with Earth's benevolent rhythms and cycles of flow. Important. I'll repeat it again. You don't have to translate, you can. Give intent to calibrate your birth date and time with the Earth's benevolent rhythm and cycles of flow. Again, you may feel like half feeling everything settling down, calming down. The next part is important part. When you are born, there is a color associated with your vibrational energy. This color will be one predominant color and a shade of another color attached to it. Each person's color coding will be different. Now call for the colors which was present when you were born on that, and just breathe in it. Just allow any color to come and just breathe it in. Some of you will feel an immediate upliftment. Breathe in the color you brought when you were born, and the attributes of that particular date. Some of you will feel right away light within you. I breathe in the color which I brought when I was born. Some of you will feel strong energy around your third eye area. I breathe in the color. You want it to experience, do not write anything, experience it first. I breathe in the color. Sometimes this color could be very, very strong. Some of you may even feel jerk in your body. This color is very, very important. It can be used as a healing modality if we are going to talk about it. Your soul is a color combination. Just breathe it in. And I also call for the color masters associated with that color. Some of you will feel energy in your third eye or like a pillar of light. I also call for the color tone. This color is your supporting energy available to you throughout your life. It can support you during your time of stress, or when you feel like you're let down or you don't feel good about yourself. Breathe in this color. Imagine this color right away. It acts like a supporting energy. Just breathe it in and see this color around you completely. You are in this color, okay? Send this color into your auric field underneath your feet. Take a deep breath. Slowly open your eyes. How do you feel, family? Do you feel at least good? Okay, now is the thing. You want to talk about colors. There are two types of colors. How many of you are healers here? Lift your hands. Okay. Color called wet color and dry color. We want it to work with it. Let us say some part of your body or other person you are giving healing, there is a pain, a discomfort, or a wound, or anything. Let's say a pain in the body, someplace. You take a piece of wet cloth and a small piece and place it on that part of the body. Then invite the wet color to come. You will know. And imagine this color, wet color, coming and embedded into this wet cloth. And just breathe in this color and putting it on the wet cloth. Do it for 10 minutes. There will be a difference because you are working to recalibrate the color which they brought when they were born. For emotional problem, you can make them sit down, go into the back of them and focusing on the pineal, call forth the dry colors. And these colors then blow into the pineal. Now, these wet colors and the dry colors you cannot see with your eyes. But you can only feel their vibration. Even this is one of the methods used by the ancient one to bring healing. It sounds very simple, but powerful, dear one. We would like you to experiment with it. But always know, these are not alternative to medicine, but it supports one's healing. I want to show you one thing now. Closing your eyes, open your right palm. Keep your spinal column straight. And say, I call forth the colors of my soul, which I brought forth when I was born on this particular date, tell you the date, to come into my hands. Some of you will feel like some spiral light coming into you. And when you feel the energy in your palms, you can give it to your heart and also to any particular part of your body you feel discomfort. We can send energy of color through our hands, even long distance. And you work with it every day, this color will become so strong. As soon as you hold the intention you want to send energy, you will feel vibration in your palm. You can send long distance. It is one of the best colors to send to the people who are ready to leave the body. Very uplifting and very, very uplifting for the soul. The next part we are going to experience, okay, some other thing what we are going to do. You have your own personal mandalas, as you know that. Now close your eyes and say, I bring your birth date into your mind's eye, especially the most important, the year. I call forth my personal mandala associated with, tell your year. The next part is most interesting for me. Bring your date in your mind's eye. Imagine that you are pulling that date. You are going to come and bring this and drop it into your crown chakra. Like dragging it. You are dragging this number, maybe 1965. Imagine you are dragging this number, pulling it, and then you are drop, and then dragging it and dropping it into your crown chakra. First year, then again dragging the date, not the time, dragging the date and, and dropping it into your crown chakra. You're dragging it. You'll feel lots of energy, lots of energy. How are you, family? Can come? Some of you feel energy? You will stay there for 30, 40 minutes. It's fabulous. You don't want to come out. You feel so good. Now close your eyes. Now go into your birth date, including the year, okay, the full birth date. And imagine a clock on top of your head with a number like a 12, the sign or the small hand sign and the big sign. It's called 12 o'clock, okay, on the top. This clock, 12 o'clock, represents the balance 4 elements. In this 12 o'clock, all the 4 elements are in balance. Now drag your date of birth and year into this 12 o'clock. See this clock slowly coming down through your chakra column, going all the way through your entire body into the ground. This is to balance the elements within you. So working with this 12 o'clock clock and running the energy through your chakras will balance your chakras. Now, when you are born, you are affected energetically the 3 days in the before and 3 days after energy. You have an impact on the date you are born. So 3 in the before, 3 after, and the day you are born. So total 7 days. It's called the 7 rays of God. Now imagine you are dragging the 7 rays of the 7 days and dropping it into your birth date. Again, you will feel a flow of energy coming. Now we want to sing your birth date 3 times, starting with the day, the month, and the year 3 times. You can sing loudly or slowly. That means you are singing to your cells, which contains now the 7 rays energy. Okay. Do it, yes, just 3 times. Now this is done to feel more oneness. Breathe it in. Some of you will start falling in love with you once again. Hi, how do you all feel, family? Can you feel some energy within you? Okay, now you are going to do some just 2 writings. Okay, now draw a circle and write your name. Write your name in the middle of the circle, and the top you put I. Okay, the date of birth 3 times around the circle. I on the top and underneath your name, and then 3 times the date. You have to write 3 times, okay, around the
要
circle.
写3次。
Have you all written, family? Place this paper on your crown chakra. It is to shift the energy in the left brain, the energy of survival. Now, when this energy of survival is strong, there is a tendency to become very selfish. Me winning at any cost. It's coming from a place of deep survival, fears of survival. Okay, place it on your crown chakra, and don't do anything. Just be there. Now, Margaret, would you kindly bring one sound for this, Margaret, to heal this fear of survival? Yeah, put it on the top of the head and just be there. A lot of beautiful, soft energy. Margaret, can you kindly bring one sound, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Om Tha Tao Mi Sa Mi Ta Hi U Tam Tha Ushundu Madin Ham Tha Ma Behind Ti Hain Tao Inamaham Tahim Samba Inatur Tahandamea U Dasuhan Inda Inzinda Hanmo Madeaya Anu Sundeyan Ha Mayin ban sunna ande an poya ya sanai muhinan usada heya po in hoa main tanya suen tham bao un buin dan heayon homno da ina mai san do hena hena hu in ha do si han no de ha da ha win no he sin na hun de ya he no ya han no he na me an hu de ma he yo ham no an no ya ina ma hu ya han no so be an ba i mu no so da he ya tao me a mai he no so no na ya ti ma ka kan shin na ya na mo ya hi no na an no wa pen tai sun no pa bin na no na ya in no no han na ya hon no be pa dai sin no ha no ha e ma sa ta u to ma in na en ya u sun na i zan no ya yam da u no e ya han san bu in da ti ha rin do Yam Vietnam Musande ya anu no nanda Yinda heya uno sodande ya handu ya heran sondawan na ya unda ya sandau yan yin ya ena sandau ya in ya huno ya sandai mu ya hinda Shahando seda ya shushumda ya di mo ta sante hando maina uno tandiande ya tandiande ya uno made hinna sando obai sande ma una hinna sande ma hinna hanu ma sande hando yin una hanna sanna de da no hanna sande ya papi pam mum na hanna de anna hinno ya ite pam.
Now, imagine your date of birth and the year of, in your heart area written in a horizontal way. The
现
month,
在请
date, the month, and the year in horizontal way. Now, way above, see your date, but this time different. Your day is the same, month is the same, but instead of the year, it is 144,000. For example, initially it is January 16, 1936. Now it will be January 16, 144,000. Now drag that top one from the cosmos and bring it and drop it into your heart, where your present date of birth is. Lots of powerful vibration. You're dragging this from the cosmos and now putting it into your present timeline. Many times a feeling of deep stillness and peace and calm. I want them to enjoy that experience. Dear children, this is Creator. This simple exercise done will elevate you so fast. It will help you to connect with your oversoul. And if practiced and integrated properly through all timelines, space and time, how would you like to live this? Connected to your future oversoul every moment, gathering wisdom from this particular part within you. Once you bring the energy, you can also ask for all the codes and the vibration associated with this to be downloaded into you. It's a very beautiful feeling, a gentleness. Slowly open your eyes. How do you all feel? Do you feel good?
如
This
何？
was my favorite. How about you, Jayant? It was so touching for me, so gentle, and I felt so much love from the Creator at that moment. Like from yes. Hi guys, how are you all? Could you all feel some energies, family?
Yes.
A minute time you want to stay there, yes. It's very, very peaceful, very like you are there, and so best is to do when you have enough time. Now we wanted to take another piece of paper, and first in that piece of paper you write your date of birth, full day and the month and the date. Then add, okay, the numbers, add the numbers. Then add the time if you know. If you do not know the time, add 12. It is called the base time. So for example, I will take 1936, okay, January 1 plus 16 plus 1936 plus time. I just put 4.15. So put your time, okay, plus, okay. And then you can plus 144,000. Now add it up. You have to physically add it up, okay, you can. It just takes maybe like 1 minute to do this. 1 plus 16 plus 1936 plus 4.5, okay. Have you all added up everything? Who want to meditate? Now what you do is you draw a circle.
Mọi người đã
You draw a circle and put your name in the middle. Then put this number what you got, the added number around the circle, around the circle. Okay, has everybody done it? Now, this is a meditational tool. Some of you may want to stand on it or sit on it. You will feel so much energy and then calming effect, complete stillness. You come into a place of void. Or some of you who don't mind sitting on it, sit on it. So it's a little bit good to draw in a big size, okay? Okay, then stand on it or sit on it and for 2 minutes full, okay? Don't do anything, just be with that. Yes, if the number comes with the point, it is perfectly fine. Okay. Anupam, look at it. I have points, okay? It will take you into a meditative state very, very quickly. Some of you will see God in your own way when you do it. It's very, very beautiful. Some of you may even have Kundalini awakening with this. One more minute, please stand on it or sit on it, everybody. Okay. Now, sing your name in your own voice. Let your ears hear it. Just 3 times. Sing the name you are called every day, you are known every day. It's called self-love. Slowly come back. This is actually to awaken and feel the full energy of your mighty spirit
Woman.
self. We have a master coming in now. I have never channeled this master. Blessed brothers and sisters, I am Maharishi. I am the one who brought the transcendental meditation. My dearest brothers and sisters, all meditation is to take you to the place of deep stillness within. In this stillness, one is able to perceive the larger part within oneself. Your date of birth is created by your full spirit self. Your birth date is like a seed. If fully nurtured and allow it to blossom, it can and will become a gigantic tree. That date has all the potentials encoded into that date. Now, I want to show you all. All of you stand up and stand on it. And then hold your hands, both palms, like a fist. And then stand on it. And just normal breathe. But while breathing in, breathing out, let your hands be held as a fist. It will take you into a much more deeper state. I, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, will place a secret sound in each of your ears at this time. And the sound for each person will be starting with your first letter of your name. I will whisper this in your ear, but the first letter is your first letter of your name. Now, chant this sound given to you. If you do not receive, if you cannot feel it or perceive it, then simply chant the first letter of your name silently. For 1 full minute. Some of you may even feel downloads of energies, okay? Just stay in that space. Now slowly open your palms and bring one of your palm on your heart and the other on your crown chakra. And chant this mantra given to you. If you cannot, if you do not feel it or know it, simply chant the first letter of your name 3 times. Okay, you can bring your hand down. Okay, you can all sit down. We encourage you to do this simple exercise every day. Your day will go with a more peaceful. This is Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. Hi everybody, how do you all feel? So work with this 144 with your name and date and just be in that as long as you can. For the first time, it's so beautiful. Sometimes you start crying. It's like it's very strong, but it's a very soothing. Now, one more. There are many more, but I will show you one more with you. Imagine your birth date, the day, the month, and the year. Okay, horizontal. Okay, and
Yes,
you are pouring water over it. And this is to cleanse your energy field, but also many karmic imprints will be released. So you are purifying your life. Like Mahesh Yogi said, your date of birth is a code. It is a seed which has much potential. Take some deep breath. And say thank you all very, very much. Now we would like to, it's not finished today. We would like to introduce or invite and introduce Sister Shakuntala from India.
Yes.
Go ahead now, Shakuntala. It's up to you. Okay, go ahead.
Yes, brother. I would like to share with my friends that I started channeling poems when I went for a tour with Master Rae, and since then I've been channeling poems, and now I've channeled ones recently about the virus, the coronavirus, which I'd like to share with all of y'all, and I hope you'll take it all well. It's titled Virus or Madness. Okay, so we start with that. Virus or madness? Where is this madness leading to? Where is all this coming from? The human mind or the devil's mind? All the manipulation, all the scams happening around the world in the name of a virus. It's not really a disease so strong, yet so much fear has been instilled into us that we may not come out of it for long. Where have we reached? Where will we go? With all this hate, with all this crime, this virus has come to teach us to be kind. But fear of the virus has made us all so blind. People in power are exploiting the situation. Is money more important than mankind? Each day goes by with lost hope. Each day seems longer than the last. Each day we wake up hopeful to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But yet again, it seems so far. This virus alone has not killed people. This virus alone is not to be blamed. It's we and our fear-based reactions that is making it difficult to see the end of this all. If we live this day, it's okay. If we die today, it's okay. Everyone has to die one day. But now with fear in our hearts, we are dying each day. Let's show some courage and face things head on. Instead of living within four walls, just waiting our turn. Life can't be lived with only our family. We need our friends, we need to work. We need to make life beautiful again. We need to not give so much importance to this virus. Maybe it will slowly die away someday. Let us learn to live with it until then. Life's too short to be lived this way. God has made a beautiful world out there for us to live, for our eyes to see. Let's not die in fear every day. Let's put this virus in its place by living with it and living it well. Om Tat Sat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you, everybody.
Shakuntala,
for
sister.
listening.
Now,
thank you.
We will have one sound. Actually, it's a song from Margaret. It will be from Mary Magdalene. The song of love for today, the love of God within us. Yes, we will share the poem with everybody. Mukhtiar, okay? Great. Okay, Margaret,
Okay.
are you ready for Mary Magdalene's song?
Yes.
Okay, it will be a short one, but it will be a song of God's love.
Thank you.
We want to say thank you, everybody. Let's raise our right palm. Let's honor the Creator. We also honor great Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, and all other supporting energies today. We thank Margaret, Shakuntala, and all dear souls who are here today from all countries. Thank you. All the information about the date was given by Creator around a few days, I would say less than 1 week back. Yes. There are much more he gave about, of course we don't have time, we will share some other time, but the main points we covered today. So when Creator brought this date of birth, I was shown some images, and he said that every seed has an intention placed in it by its own higher self. The seed, it's a seed elders or seed soul. They have their intention placed on it. So he said, look at a pearl in the underwater. But how does a pearl become a pearl? The mud plays a very big part in that. But the mud which plays a part places its intention to manifest in its highest, in the microbes and the organisms and everything. Same way, your very essence contains the intention for your highest. So if we allow for the naturalness to happen without us controlling the situation, we will grow into a beautiful pearl. So most time, we ourselves are the blockages in our life, but we don't admit it most time. Do we admit it? Most time, no. We blame others all the time. Is it not? Come on, lift your hands up, Ivy. Come on. Let's be honest. Who
Yeah.
blames others? We all. I lift 2 hands to see. So we can do one thing.
所以我们可以做一件事，
I cut the cord which I am binding myself. Interestingly, when Creator asked me, I saw him giving me a knife and told me, cut now, cut now. But I was so surprised. I thought I cut a lot, but still so much existed. So Creator said, you can ask for him to give you this knife to cut, which you have binded yourself into everything. So you don't stand in your own way. So dear one, enjoy the experience in your own way and see if you find resonance, and if you feel supporting, do it. If not, just set it aside. I want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you again once again. Thank you, and great love to all of you family.